Ci troviamo di fronte alla Villa Massimo, era una villa di una famiglia patrizia romana dei Giustiniani.
We are standing in front of Villa Massimo, once owned by a noble Roman family, the Giustiniani. This place was purchased by the friars in 1948 to become the Delegation of the Holy Land, serving the activities that, through Italy, are carried out in support of the custody of the Holy Land and, more broadly, the Holy Land itself. It is a peaceful and charming place, as you can see. It is also a historic and ancient site. Inside the villa, as we will see, there are extraordinary works to admire and tell about, created by a group of German painters known as the Nazarenes. These artists were looking for a space where they could freely practice their art and show their talent, and they fully succeeded. Let us go inside the villa.
Per vedere le loro capacità e veramente sono riusciti ottimamente a farlo vedere, quindi entriamo dentro nella villa. E nella villa abbiamo 3 stanze, quella che ci troviamo adesso è dedicata ai 3 famosi scrittori italiani, Torquato Tasso, Ariosto e Dante.
Inside the villa we have 3 rooms. The one we are in now is dedicated to 3 famous Italian writers, Torquato Tasso, Ariosto and Dante Alighieri. This central one is dedicated to the liberation of Jerusalem. Beautiful images describe the scene, the liberation obviously connected with the period of the Crusades, when the Crusader knights arrived in Jerusalem to free it from Muslim occupation. The other room is dedicated to what I would say is the most well-known of all. It's dedicated to Dante Alighieri, and thus to the Divine Comedy divided into its 3 parts, Inferno, Purgatorio and Paradiso, depicted through incredible images with colours that have been wonderfully preserved. We believe they date back to the late 18th century, a splendid work. The Inferno is shown, then the passage through Purgatory with the enchantment of the Te Deum Laudamus introducing Paradise, and on an entire wall Paradise itself. On another wall we also find Dante Alighieri with his 3 famous beasts, likewise described and painted excellently. Here is the 3rd room. Once again, beautiful images, this time dedicated to battle scenes. This is the official seat of the custody of the Holy Land here in Rome.
Quindi questa è la seconda stanza, poi c'è ancora la terza stanza, sempre immagini bellissime, le scene rappresentate dai combattimenti. Quindi questa è la sede ufficiale della Custodia di Terra Santa qui a Roma.
These masterpieces can be appreciated free of charge by the public 3 times a week. Just ring the bell or book a visit, especially if you come in a group. Fr Narcyz says that often German visitors come precisely to admire the works of their compatriots. It is also interesting to note the connection between the villa and the custody of the Holy Land. Since 1948, right after the war, the friars were looking for a place to establish a convent, a central headquarters linked to the Holy Land. One friar had a good intuition. He found this villa for sale and decided to buy the property. Later, the buildings that today form the convent, the chapel, and all the structures necessary for the community were built. We are fortunate to be so close to St. John Lateran, right behind the University of St. Anthony, a truly privileged location.
Qui potremmo dire un luogo veramente privilegiato.